What up guys, this is a tutorial to how to do the entire Die Machine Easter egg in Cold War Zombies. This is a solo and 4-player guide, but solo the portals spawn a lot sooner than in 4-player. So this is more of a solo guide, but you can do both. Now to start off this strategy, you need to be punching zombies for the first about 4 rounds. First 4 rounds you need to be punching zombies, and that's because that maximizes your points. And if you're going to shoot the zombies, you need to be getting headshots. Round 5, it's a little harder to punch. If you can, I suggest doing it, or getting the headshots. And this is because you need a total of 10,000 give or take points. And that is to open all the way up to Pack-a-Punch room / power room. Now, this next step is you're going to run from the starting of spawn, and you're going to make your way all the way to the facility. Do not end the round, and make sure you're grabbing the 100 points from the perk machines. So grab the one from Stamina Up Juggernog, and along the way you're going to see the Speed Cola machine, and when you get everything opened up you can get the Deadshot machine and the Element machine. Open the door and you're going to make your way to the Pack-a-Punch room, open up power for 2,000, turn on the power, and then you're going to start activating both terminal devices. And if you're on 4-player, obviously you're going to have a second player to turn on the other device. This isn't a timed thing from what I've seen, so just go ahead, turn those on, and you're going to wait for the anomaly to spawn. From here you're going to go into the anomaly by holding square. It'll take a few seconds, but you should get a running start. I went to the right here, but you need to go to the left to get the quickest way out. And from here you're going to run all the way back upstairs, and there's going to be a little box under the plane. You need to shoot that box, and you're going to grab a fuse. Now this is part of the laser upgrade for the wonder weapon, I believe. But all you're going to do is shoot this little box, pick up the fuse, then you're going to buy the warp for 500, and behind you the Pack-a-Punch part will spawn in. You're going to pick that up really fast, and sometimes intel will spawn in these little rooms. So just make your way back to Pack-a-Punch and hold square and place it, and it will teleport you back out. This next step of the Easter egg I suggest doing because it will help a lot. It gives you a gold gun and or ray gun or the wonder weapon and free jug. You don't have to do this, but I suggest doing it. The first part is right here. Just follow what I am doing. And then under this little crate, or not crate, but right there. And then the next part is right below under this barrier, and you have to do these in order every time. So just shoot this one, and then you're going to run all the way back up, and as soon as you get to the top of the stairs, turn around, and there is another orb in the sky. Just shoot where I'm aiming, and then it won't make a sound effect or anything, it'll just disappear. So run back towards the Speed Cola room, but don't go into the Speed Cola room. You're going to run towards that way, jump this little fence, and then it should be right there to your right. Then it will teleport you to the Dark Ether once again, and they'll play a little cutscene of the coffin dance. So once you get there, just wait this out, and then your gold crate will spawn, and you get a free jug. After this, dogs usually spawn if you did it about the time I did. And this can also get you the ray gun, the wonder weapon, sometimes a gold gun, sometimes purple, it varies. It will always give you jug. And if you're doing this 4-player, it randomizes the gun to a lower quality, I believe. But you can fight amongst yourselves who gets what. This next part I'm going to show you, you're going to need the boss, and you're going to make sure you don't want to kill any zombies. You just want to kill the boss. So with your gold gun, this should be pretty easy since it is still low rounds. The zombies aren't too fast. Just go through. You're going to want to kill both parts of the boss, and the second part of the boss will drop a gold key card. Now this will get you the wonder weapon for absolutely free. All you have to do is make sure you don't kill any zombies, just kill the boss. It's going to be a little tricky, and if you do kill the zombies, that's okay. You'll progress to the next round, and you'll use all those zombies to get the wonder weapon, but just make sure you get the gold key first. What you want to do is go ahead, grab the gold key card from the second boss, run all the way back downstairs to the nuke / deadshot room. Then what you want to do is click square on this glowing machine, and then a device will come out in about 2 seconds. Grab that, run up back to knocked, and then in the knocked area there will be a device. You press square on it, and then it'll start sucking zombies up. But what you want to do is not what I did. See, you want to round up all your zombies and then put them through the machine, where I just jumped the gun and clicked it right away. So about 30-ish, 20-ish zombies will get sucked up, then it will give you the wonder weapon. But if you don't get it this round, you can do it next round, or I'll show you another way to get it if you mess up. So just make sure all your zombies get through, and they'll give you the machine. Or I'll give you a quote saying that it needs to cool down, then you only need a couple more zombies. But from here, what you need to do is go to the rift. What you want to do is go through the anomaly, and from the anomaly, make sure you do not kill any dogs or zombies so you don't end the round. And you need the dogs to fill up the weapon machine if you didn't do it the first time. This is going to be the way to do it. If you already got the wonder weapon, doesn't really matter, go ahead kill the dogs then. But if you haven't, save them. The spawns are random every time, but I'm going to show you all the spawn points. The first one's under the stairs right there for the machine that's going to detect most of the Easter egg steps. You need this also to upgrade or start upgrading things. The second piece is right there on the plane for me. And if you don't get this in one go, you can redo it the next time that anomaly. Make sure you go through that specific rift as well. It won't work unless you go through that rift. The next piece is also to the right of the armor. And there you go, you have all the parts. Make sure you do not kill any dogs like I said, and you have to go through that rift. Now take the dogs back to the machine and start killing the dogs with the machine. Don't kill dogs yet, just run around like I'm doing right here, and then it'll give you a message saying when you completed the machine, and then you get the free wonder weapon. Go ahead and kill your dogs off, but do not kill the zombie, and then go pick up your wonder weapon. Once you get your wonder weapon, go ahead, bring it downstairs and start building the ether detector, and then from there you can start the steps of upgrading and begin the Easter egg. Go ahead and open that electric box while you're down there, because that is the first step of getting the electricity upgrade for the wonder weapon. From here, if you do not have a good gun already, I suggest buying the wall buy for the gallow off the plane. It wrecks zombies all the way up until like round 30, not even pack-a-punch. So from here, you're going to enter this anomaly, which should be by speed cola, and once you get into the dark ether, you're going to run up to this computer, and you're going to grab this diary that's going to be right beside the computer. From there, anomalies are going to start spawning in, and what you need to do is you need to double tap the square button and or whatever Xbox button it is. Make sure you press it twice, otherwise it will not work, and you're going to have to run back and press square on them again. You have to do these in order. The first one was there by Speed Cola, next is in the challenge room. Make sure you press square on it twice like you're watching me do. Then you're going to run down over to Pack-a-Punch, and at the very bottom where the crafting table was, the last ghost should spawn. Just press square on him by giving him the diary and all that, and then you can begin the next step. From here you should get a little cutscene of him talking. You can choose to run back over to Speed Cola right away if you want, like I'm doing here. Then you're going to run over to this computer when you exit the dark ether, press square, and the machine in the center is going to light up blue, and then you can start beginning to upgrade the wonder weapon. So from here, you have to use the anomaly that is at the bottom of Pack-a-Punch to do electricity. Electricity is probably the most OP version of the wonder weapon, so once you enter that anomaly, start heading to the top. I get the knocked one first just because it's the farthest, or out of my way at least. You're going to head to the top of knocked, and you're going to suck up these yellow crystals. All three of them spawn. You can do them any way you want, but I just prefer to get the one at knocked first. So you're going to run up and you're going to grab the crystal. It'll be across from where the first anomaly was, kind of by the one by Wonder Fizz right there. So just suck that up using the suck feature. Make sure you shot a bullet so you can suck things up. You're going to bring this back down to the box that we pressed square on earlier. This next crystal is by Jug, so just suck that one up, bring it back down. And the very last one is kind of in the rocky, swampy training area most people use. Just grab that. It's kind of by that box spawn. Grab that and then run it back down. Make sure you're not shooting your weapon unless you're shooting the box, otherwise your crystal will despawn and you have to go get it again. So once you got that ammo, bring it back to the blue machine that we spawned in, and you need to shoot the right color. So see there, yellow, shoot it with the electricity obviously. And now we move on to the next one. The next one is the laser beam, or the fireball version of the wonder weapon. What you're going to want to do is use that portal that is by the mushroom tree. You have to use that portal, otherwise this will not work. you're gonna run all the way down to the basement of the nuke room area, and there should be a laser cutter right across from where Deadshot is, and you also should have grabbed the fuse from the plane step a little bit ago. So once you use that, you grab the fuse, you put it into the laser machine, and we'll start laser cutting this box. I grabbed Deadshot here just because Deadshot is a god tier perk. You need to then run to the flatbed truck, which is by the swampy training area. Grab that, put the laser in your gun, and you now have to run back down to the blue machine and shoot the reddish brownish part of the machine. Shoot it, and now you move on to the next upgrade, which is gas. Before the gas, what you need to do is suck up this canister and make sure you grab it and not just the intel, because the first time you do it you'll get intel. So make sure you grab intel and the gas can. So then from here you need to run back down to the nuke room, and in the nuke room you'll see a little spot to place the canister. Place that down, then wait for a dog round. This is the best time to do it. Dog rounds usually come on 7, and then you need to kill dogs near the little gas tank, otherwise they won't fill up. Then from there, place the gas tank on this crate, blow the gas can up, and then you'll get the next piece for the elemental upgrades, and then you need to then bring this back downstairs, shoot the green one, and then you move on to ice. So now what you need to do is get a boss to spawn in, get some distance between you and the boss so he shoots meatballs at you, get him to hit a tree with one of the meatballs, and then you can move on to the next part of the ice upgrade, which is getting a flask by using the base version of the wonder weapon. No upgrades, it has to be the base version. Shoot this box on top of Noct, and when it falls over, a flask will drop. Take that flask, put it under the mushrooms, wait about a minute, and it will fill up. Then you take the bottle, put it on this chest, it will freeze the chains, then you got the ice upgrade. Then rinse and repeat, take the ice upgrade, shoot the last part. What you want to do when you get all the wonder weapon steps done is walk over to this anomaly that spawns in after you do all that. It will be in between the speed color room and the armor. Then what you want to do is wait for yourself to get into the dark ether, walk up the catwalk heading towards the computer, and then 2 Soviet ghosts will be talking about the Nazi experiments going on there. Walk over to the ghost or anomaly, then wait for this cutscene to play out, and they should leave behind a purple wrench. What you want to do with this wrench is walk up to the spawn area. There should be a tank there. What you want to do is get C4 as well. Simtex also works, but you want to make sure you grab an explosive, run your zombies around, and you want to start pressing square on the side of the tank. Once you start pressing square, a zombie will pop out. Just take him out really quick. It's not that hard. Then what you want to do is use a Simtex or a C4, throw it on top of the tank, get your zombies you're walking or running away, and then once you get them cleared, blow up that C4 or throw your Simtex when you're distance, and the tank should fire an orb. Once the orb is shot, you need to go after it. It will be outside the stamina up. Don't worry, dogs are going to spawn, but they're not that hard to outmaneuver, and if you have a team, they'll protect you, I'm sure. Hopefully. Anyways, you're going to take this orb, run it down back to the computer room, and there should be a red box. You're going to set the orb into the red box, and then the next step is to get a boss to spawn in once again. Once you get him spawned in, go ahead and kill his first form because you need his 2 other forms. Now you're not going to want to kill them. You're going to want to keep them alive, and you're going to want to walk them under the blue machine. And then you need to do this twice, with the first half and the second half. Get them both sucked up, and it's not that bad as long as you have 1 zombie, obviously. Once you get them both sucked up, head over to the computer, press square, and you'll get a short little cutscene of him angry. Now I suggest getting yourself set up after this step because the boss fight isn't too hard, but it's annoying. From here, you're going to walk over to Noct and make sure you're all set up before you do this. You're going to enter and you're going to go to the back side of Noct, and you're going to watch this cutscene play out. Zombies do spawn and will attack you in this one, so make sure you're watching out for that. You're going to walk over and you're going to listen to him talk about a picture of his family, and he's going to do all this storyline stuff, but you're just worried about getting into the boss fight. You're going to want to press square on the orb, listen to his little speech he's going to give you, and then after this you're going to spawn back into the normal world. You're going to go over, he's going to drop a picture. Make sure you pick up the picture, and if it doesn't drop the first time, do it again. It should drop, and some intel will also drop sometimes. Then what you're going to do is once you pick that picture up, it's boss fight time, and congratulations, you made it to the boss fight. It's not that hard. Now that you are in the boss fight, make sure you do not go down in solos because you only get one self-revive. What you need to do is protect the big zombie that we made and make sure you have the electric version of the wonder weapon. That is the best version to carry in. And I also suggest pack-a-punching your gallo to about pack-a-punch tier 2. Tier 3 is the best obviously, but tier 2 works as well. You'll have infinite ammo because zombies drop ammo by this point, a lot of ammo that is, and you should have about not all 6 perks, but if you saved up and killed a lot, you should have all the perks. He'll move around 3 different times before this ends. Just make sure you're protecting him. He can get hit a little bit. I've never had him go lower than 25 health, and that was a mess up on my part. You should be fine. You'll have armor. Then you need to exfil. Follow the exact path I take, otherwise you will die. This is the safest. I don't know if it's the quickest, but I know it is the safest. You're going to run up, jump over the gap, go up these stairs. To your right, a lot of zombies are going to spawn in. Just take them out really fast. It's not that hard. You should also have a special you can use. I have the ethereal shroud, so it's basically a zombie blood. I can go invisible for a second. You're going to jump down, go around all these. Try not to get trapped. It is very easy to get trapped. Make your way to the exfil and just wait for the helicopter to land, press square on it, and you should escape. And if you're doing this in a team, only one person needs to escape for you all to win. A little cutscene will play and you beat the Easter egg. It's not a big cutscene, but you do get the Dark Ops emblem if you're going for that, and you get a lot of XP and I believe some intel. So congratulations, you have beat the Easter egg, and now we wait for the next map. If you like this, like, subscribe, and it means a lot, and I'll see you all later.